Have you ever been told that you look like a certain celebrity? Well, one man is taking that and using it to bring happiness to many Beatles fans all around the world. Take a look.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it better, 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 make it you.
Wow, that was Tony Kishman as the world-famous Beatle Paul McCartney. Tony joins us to talk more about Twist and Shout, the ultimate Beatles review. It's coming up this weekend. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We just had you on not too long ago doing a different show, but this one is really exciting because this is the Beatles review, and it's coming soon, right? So what can audiences kind of expect from this show?
Well, this is the Beatles tribute, you know, the four guys, John, Paul, George, and Ringo, and it's a concert as if the Beatles were together again. We go through the black suits, Ed Sullivan look, and the Abbey Road look, and of course the Sgt. Pepper era as well. And it's just a full production of people and, you know, what they would like to see if the Beatles were together.
So it kind of feels like you're going to a Beatles concert.
Yeah.
I mean, just watching that right now,
Be honest.
we were all laughing because
I was a little excited myself.
Well, yeah. Where are you?
And she was like, well, when are we going to get to your video? Oh, this is you.
So you have me fooled. I mean, obviously you guys are absolutely great at what you do. The music is timeless.
Yeah.
And I think Tucson is exactly the place we should be doing this review.
Yes.
And are we doing, because I know last year was kind of like the 50th anniversary of when the Beatles kind of like exploded, came here and took over the world. Are you doing something, you know, little extra special?
Well, we always like to change things a little bit with our show. I mean, some people that have seen us before, we're going to play all of the #1 hits, of course, but then we like to add a few songs that maybe are a little bit more obscure, but not ones that they wouldn't recognize. Some songs are more difficult to sing than others, and we like to just load the show up with everything. So it will be a fun show this weekend.
Wow.
That's awesome. Okay, I have another thing to admit. So I've met you before. We've interviewed you before. When I walked into the studio, I still have that moment of, oh, McCartney's here. But, you know, I'm wondering, do you get that a lot where you're like at the airport or something and somebody just thinks you're Paul McCartney?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because there are times now where people will think that I'm actually him, and I'm walking through an airport or something. It's strange. I find it weird. But, yeah, they'll say more things like, instead of has anyone ever told you you look like, it's more of like, are you him? You know, it's like, are you him? You know, like, no, I'm not him. You know, but it's a lot of fun. I was lucky enough to fly on a plane recently with Gabby Gifford, who was sitting first class next to me with her husband, Mark. And I was so happy to actually meet her. And if she's out there listening, she's on my guest list to come see the show. So if she wants to come with Mark, please come see the show.
Oh,
you know.
what a wonderful
yeah, she was
invite.
really nice to see.
Oh, Gabby's, I'm a huge fan
Angel.
Of hers, yeah. And, you know, I know you actually brought us a photo, and I'm assuming there's maybe a story behind this photo that you brought us. Do we have that we can pull up? This, of course, is some more video. But, you know, I'm sure you've run into so many amazing people in all of your travels. And, you know, I was just asking you about the other gentlemen that are with you in this video.
Yeah.
I said, are some of these guys from Beatlemania, which you were in as well?
Yes, there's some of the other guys are. The John Lennon guy was in Beatlemania. However, this picture you're talking about, this was in Germany, where Cynthia Lennon, John Lennon's first wife, came to see our show several times there. And I was so happy to meet her. She was so wonderful, telling me how when she watched me perform, she was thinking of Paul when she first met McCartney. And she was telling us the differences between our John Lennon and the real John Lennon, you know. And it was really fun to meet her and hear stories about the Beatles in the early days. She was kind of stuck in the background and was not, you know, John didn't want people to know she was his wife, you know, so she was a little bit, you know, had a hard time with it.
Yeah. I would imagine.
But she obviously has passed on, and but what a wonderful person.
Oh. Yeah, what a special
She was really fun to meet.
thing to get to meet her, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Now, okay, the show is this weekend, right? Now,
Yes.
you're at the Fox Theater, which is a pretty cool theater in itself, special to our area, of course. How do you like that theater?
Well, I love it because it's been remodeled and re-renovated and all that. And of course, it was the first theater that played Hard Day's Night when it first came out. And I've played there a few times, and I love the audience. The acoustics are amazing. So if you want to hear the Beatles with a great Beatles tribute, this is the one to go to. And I think it'll be a really, really fun weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is, and like we said, you know, not everybody had an opportunity, you know, to see them when they were here and, you know, they were touring and everything. And I feel like it's multi-generational because I think even people now that are, you know, teenagers and in their 20s have a whole new love for the Beatles and an appreciation for them. So this is an opportunity for everyone to come out and get that feel in such a beautiful theater.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, yeah.
I think this is great.
Yeah, it is truly just wonderfully done. I like to go there and see shows just because I like looking at the way they did it.
Tony, we always love it when you come on. Have a great show. Tell the other fellows we send them our best wishes as well.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom. You can see Tony Kishman in Twist and Shout, the definitive Beatles experience, this Saturday at the Fox Theater at 7:30 p.m. For tickets and more information, you can call the Fox Theater box office at 547-3040 or log on to twistshout.com.